And welcome back to Bayou City Geeks Season 2, Episode 2, the most fun you can have with your pants on or off. We don't judge. All right, I'm your co-host, Bobby Bear, and with me as always...
I'm Jason Elliott.
What's up, buddy? All right, man. So we've got quite a bit to cover in a short amount of time. All right, first off, you know what? Let's just jump into it because I've seen a lot of people complaining about it. So Thor: Love and Thunder came out.
Yeah, good movie. Some tonal issues.
There are some tonal issues. I give it a B.
Yeah.
B plus. Okay, so we're doing lots of spoilers in this episode.
Well, by this time, people should have already seen it.
True. Okay, so
and if not, don't listen.
Don't fast forward. Fast forward and then come back and watch it after you see this. Yeah. So at the end of Love and Thunder, we see Brett Goldstein
from Ted Lasso.
Emmy
nominee.
And winner.
Yeah.
He did one for Roy Kent. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. And he's Hercules now. So people were bitching though that we're getting all these reveals now for Phase 5 at the end of these credits.
Did people not watch Iron Man and see Sam Jackson come out, and then Aaron Taylor Johnson, Elizabeth Olsen, and after Captain America, Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
And then Thanos.
Yeah. The whole purpose of the end credit scene has
keep your ass in the seat.
Exactly.
So you can see what's going on.
And to introduce the next phase.
Yeah. It was kind of like even speculated back in 2000 that eventually Sam Jackson would play Nick Fury in a movie.
Yeah.
But I guess what the article on Screen Rant was saying is like, they don't know where the phase is going. And hey, that's true. You don't, because only Kevin Feige and his room of writers and, producers and, some of his directors know.
Right. We kind of do know where it's going. It's going either
Secret Wars
with, and we're seeing that with Loki and with Ms. Marvel and with Spider-Man and Thor and Doctor Strange. Like, it is going in a direction.
Yeah. But the thing is, one thing that people have to understand, these phases and these storylines for these groups of phases are going to be different. We're not talking about Infinity Gems, about a guy who's coming, to enslave Earth. This is an entirely different thing. And, everybody talks about, Marvel's the same. Well, they're giving you different stuff now. And the way that they're introducing characters, and hey, look, I thought I was going to see Thor in the scene with Zeus. I thought so. And possibly, maybe they should have, kind of built earlier to that. But it was all about Zeus and Thor, that push and pull,
Wait, you mean during the
scene where they go and try to get the lightning bolt?
Yeah.
And I thought that there was, we were going to see Hercules, somewhere in that scene. But, it was all about, like I said, the push and pull between Thor and Hercules and Zeus.
Right.
So,
but to your point, and this is where I think people just
overthink.
Well, they overthink and they bitch a lot, and they bitch because it gets clicks. I get that.
Yeah, clickbait.
Like clickbaits, being positive will not get you views. Being negative and shedding on things, tons of views.
Of course, which is why Ms. Marvel is the least watched Disney Plus show.
But it's probably the best Disney Plus Marvel show.
Yeah.
Let's be real here, because and we'll get to this in a second, because we're going to be talking about season finales of Obi-Wan, Ms. Marvel, and The Boys. But people bitched about Ms. Marvel, and that was arguably the most Marvel, the most Disney, and the most one of the most accurate Marvel shows we've gotten.
Yeah, and they changed their origin, the origin of her powers.
Just a smidge, yeah. Because, and I watched a TikTok about this, don't piss off Kevin Feige. Because we will never see the Inhumans ever again, at least till Phase 8.
Yeah, and I think that, pretty much Black Bolt was just fan service.
Yeah, that's all it was.
I think, they gave Anson Mount a mulligan and said, hey, man, come back and we can redo it.
So I read an interesting rumor about the Fantastic Four, in that Krasinski was just fan service for Doctor Strange. They are looking at the lead guy from You as Reed Richards.
Guy from who?
From that Netflix show You. I can't think of his name right now.
Oh, Penn Badgley?
Yes, he's on the top top list for Reed Richards. Melissa Benoist might be Sue.
I always said Alice Eve.
Alice Eve would have been good.
Yeah,
but Benoist shows has the superhero chops.
Yeah, exactly.
She's Supergirl.
Yeah.
So
Penn Badgley. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then so speaking of Phase 4 and things that we haven't and the fact that we're getting things at the end in the credits,
I think it's great.
It's the same thing Marvel's been doing since the beginning.
Yeah, when Sam Jackson came in at the end.
Let me ask you this: when we got Iron Man, when he said the Avengers,
that basically set up.
That was just fan service. Jon Favreau had no idea they'd be able to go to the Avengers.
No, I mean
that was just.
But it set up. Phases 1 through 3, and it propelled that storyline forward. And then at the end of Avengers, then we really see where the story's going. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's this guy who staged an attack on Earth.
Yep.
It wasn't Loki.
It was Thanos.
Yeah, it was Thanos pulling the strings.
Exactly. And so when we get these post-credit scenes, it's like, oh, yeah, you don't know where it's going. Feige does.
Yeah.
Feige knows where everything's going for the next decade.
Yeah. And I told Sean, only Feige knows.
Mm-hmm.
He plans the stuff out. He has these retreats.
He said that what we see, so we have on the screen right now, like Phase 4. For the most part, yeah, because we still have.
And this is pretty purely tentative. Well, actually,
no, it's actually right on track pretty much.
Let's see, Secret Invasion. We don't Ironheart, Armor Wars. I Am Groot, and the holiday special for the Guardians of the Galaxy
that comes out this year. Invasion, Ironheart, and Armor Wars is being pushed back to next year. Yeah. However, I don't know what they had. Oh, anyways, real quick. So we see this. So whenever they release when movies are coming out. Feige has said that's like we give you a 5-year. We're 10 years past that.
Yeah.
So, and we have now seen some leaked footage of Namor because he will be the
villain.
I don't know if you can say villain.
Antagonist.
There we go. He's the antagonist in Wakanda Forever, which I love the fact that it's the Atlantis's Aztec Mayan culture. I love that. Dr. Doom
will make an appearance.
And apparently they are pushing for Doom to be the big bad along with Kang, which makes total sense.
Oh yeah.
Like Doom is that Kang level bad guy.
Yeah, and he's got the mysticism, he practices dark arts and
he's gone to hell and gone toe to toe with Mephisto.
Yeah.
We've seen Ironheart. We saw Riri Williams in a promo, and her suit looks very Mach 1-ish.
Yeah,
Mach 1-ish, yeah. So I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, so just be patient, folks, and stop bitching.
Yeah, but people like to bitch. All right, what else we got next? It's kind of piggybacking off this one, dude. But do you like the where Phase 4 is going?
Yeah, because the thing, like I said, it has to be different.
So someone actually did the math, and Phase 4 alone, including movies and TV shows, have been 100 hours. Each phase before had been like 45 hours. We're getting like almost triple.
Well, because the thing is, we didn't have the Marvel TV under one roof. This is before Disney Plus, even really before streaming.
Yeah. So, Phase 4 has been, like, looking at it as Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternals, and we got Spider-Man, then we got Doctor Strange, then we got Thor: Love and Thunder, which, by the way, I loved the reveal of Love and Thunder, it being Gore's daughter being Love and him being Thunder. I love that. I thought it was just really cute. Now the other interesting thing. So real quick with Love and Thunder, everyone's like, Jane Foster died. She goes to Valhalla. That is exactly what happens in the books. Like she goes to Valhalla. She goes to the doors and meets Odin after Heimdall brings her in. Odin stops her and goes, "You sacrificed your life. I'm going to give you another chance at love and at life." So now, do we get Jane Foster for 5? I would love it if she came back.
I would love it too. I think her experience with Love and Thunder was better this time around.
Yep.
Because Thor: The Dark World sucked.
Yes.
And it's a Bug's Life for Marvel, or actually Cars.
I'm gonna say Cars 3.
Yeah.
It's because Bug's Life is fucking amazing.
Yeah, at the time it was, but now Cars 3 was just.
Yeah, no, but when we talk about Bug's Life, we put respect on Bug's Life because Pixar.
but it's still not upper tier.
Oh God, no.
It's still like middle of the pack.
Oh,
maybe.
Bugs Life is probably might be top easily top 10 for me.
Maybe like low 10.
Next episode, I will bring you my top 10 of Pixar. But regardless, however, so Jane Foster is now a Valkyrie in the comic books. She was Thor, and then she came back to life, and now she's a Valkyrie. So now here's what I think people are having an issue with Phase 4. Black Widow was good, not great.
Yeah.
Should have been, and granted, COVID messed all this up, but it should have come out before Endgame.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. That should have come out a long time ago.
Yeah, it should have.
It should have been a Phase 3 film.
I think it should have come out even before Black Widow showed up in Iron Man 2.
No, because we wouldn't have Florence Pugh as Yelena, and we need Florence Pugh because she makes that movie. Now, Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi's a top 10 Marvel film for me. That movie is awesome. Simu Liu is amazing in it. I mean, everyone in that cast is fantastic.
Eternals is where things kind of came off the rails a bit.
A bit. And here's where I think, I know I talked to one of my writing partners about this, Lance, and I think I talked to you about this, is the fact that the issue with the Eternals is it's
an art house film that tries to be an action film.
Yes. It's shot that cinematography is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. 30 minutes too long.
Yeah.
And
there was a lot to unpack in that movie.
A lot, and granted, it is literally a universe building movie.
Yeah.
No ifs and buts. Whoever took this on was going to take on a lot.
And Chloe Zhao, I think it's like Watchmen. It's a beautiful failure. But it wasn't much. It wasn't much of a failure, but it was still kind of It still kind of failed because Eternals, Marvel doesn't really go for brand names. You have to look at where they started out. Iron Man was like a B-C list character.
And you know what? So I actually watched Black Widow and Eternals twice in the theaters because I saw Black Widow twice because the first time Ashley maybe watched it in 40K, which it's fun if you already seen the movie. You don't have to pay attention.
It's not a 4DK movie.
I mean, it is because there's a lot of moving around, so you don't hear a lot of the dialogue. You have to, it's like
it's too loud.
It's too loud, and you're moving around, and you have like water and mist being shot in your face. It's fun as hell. Oh, dude, it's fun. Go try and watch Top Gun go watch it. But I went back again, like, all right, let me actually take it in. I'm like, all right, good script, good plot. Yelena, stole the movie. Eternals, I saw it twice because the first time when I first came out, I have to see Marvel films the day it comes out. Ashley's sister was in town for was it the bridal shower? I think it was the bridal shower / bachelorette party. So I'm like, hey, you go have fun, with your bachelorette party. I'm gonna go watch Eternals, and I watched it, and she's like, well, if you want to watch it again, I'll go watch it because she wanted to watch it. I'm like, cool, done. So I go watch it. I'm like, this actually was pretty good. We get Star Fox.
It's probably just one of those movies that you do have to see twice.
And you know what? The second time I saw it, it might be better.
The second time.
And I think it might fall in that category of Iron Man 3, The Hulk, where it's not a great film. It's not a bad film.
It's more like a transitional thing.
Maybe. It is. But to its point, to Chloe's point, and to everyone in that film, the representation that you get in that film
is great.
Is beautiful. And so once again, I think the people that are hating Eternals the most are kind of like those white dudes who are like, I don't feel represented in this. I'm like,
you've been representing everything else for the past millennia?
For everything. Yeah. And the first 3 phases of Marvel outside of Black Panther, you've had everything, bro. So look, and you've got Rob Stark, Madden, right? What's his name?
Oh, Joel.
Rob Madden,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Joe Madden.
No, it's not Joe Madden.
Shit.
That was
Joe Madden.
I want to say
Richard Madden.
Richard Madden. There we go.
I'm thinking, what do you call it? Good Charlotte.
There we go. Yeah. So I mean, but we got Spider-Man, we got Doctor Strange, we got now we got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and I do think that they are going to have T'Challa killed off in between.
Maybe even before. Maybe he dies off screen.
That's what I think, because they had a behind the scenes of the Wakandan throne, and it said T'Challa forever. So I think that he will have passed in between Endgame and now, which fine. Have and he's gonna have died a warrior's death.
Of
Like
course.
So we got that. Now we've the direction of Phase 4 like it's going in a damn good direction. We still have I know they just started filming Blade, or they're starting to film Blade.
I think they're going to start filming pretty soon on that. Tom Holland has not signed on the dotted line for any more Spider-Mans, but they said they expect him to.
They expect him to, but I know he
wants to take some time off.
Well, he wants to. He and Zendaya want to have a family.
Yeah, and he's going to play Fred Astaire.
Which I can't wait for that. I mean, that's gonna be amazing.
See that.
That's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. So now, real quick, because and not just Phase 4 in movies, but TV, we've had WandaVision, which was fantastic.
Captain America and Winter Soldier.
Yep, that was fantastic. And people were hating on. I'm like, it was a standalone buddy cop show. It was good. We got Loki, which we're getting season 2. They're filming that right now. Hawkeye for me was one of my favorite Disney shows.
I loved it.
I loved it.
Finally, like that Clint Barton finally got
respect. Yeah. And then we got, what else do we get? We got I feel I'm missing something between.
Well, we got Moon Knight. Yeah.
Oh, we got Moon Knight. I can believe it.
Of course, we got What If.
We got What If,
which paid some dividends for
Doctor Strange. And we'll be getting What If season 2 next year. I think next year, right?
Yeah, sometime next year.
Yeah. I've heard. I've seen a lot of shit that's going to come out like later this year.
We're going to get a lot of content, and just to kind of veer off subject for a little bit. What does Warner Brothers do? I mean, you got a lot of Marvel stuff, and it's like Superman and Batman.
Well,
I want these B and C level heroes that I've never even heard of.
And here's where this is why I absolutely fucking love Harley Quinn, the cartoon, because they're bringing in Nightwing this season, played by Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows, which by the way is hilarious.
Oh, Harvey Guillen?
Harvey Guillen is playing Nightwing. Yes. So they're like, it's the Mary Fuck Kill tour for Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn, which I love. Mm-hmm. Joker's running for mayor. Like, that is great. Batgirl, from what I've heard, Batgirl will be
is going to have Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton as Batman, right? We've already seen him in his '89 suit, which is amazing. He will tutor her. He'll say that he'll institute the no killing rule. J.K. Simmons is Commissioner Gordon.
Good.
And playing her dad.
Okay, good.
And he's gonna be kind of like the more like loving hard ass that we saw like in the cartoon. Yeah. Now we won't see any other heroes, but a lot will get mentioned.
Yeah, it's gonna be standalone then.
It's gonna be a standalone-ish film.
Well, it's gonna be standalone in the universe of DC.
Right, because it'll be HBO Max only. But from what I've heard, everyone's loving it. And while it will still be an HBO show or movie, there's a lot of talk that it should have been a theatrical, and The Flash should be put into HBO Max.
Yeah.
Now
well, they've got too much money behind the Flash.
They've got way too much money behind it, and Warner Brothers is screwed. But with the merger of Discovery, like apparently Discovery came in and just said they're sort of like axing all like the TBS TNT shows. Like this is like there was one show where one of the women from SNL played like a 14-year-old boy, had great numbers, got cut an hour before season 2 was supposed to start filming. They filmed the entire season.
Yeah. And they kind of did like what they did with Swamp Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, I love that show. And you can't even find it on HBO Max.
No, which is weird.
Yeah, and really there was another show, Superboy, you can't find on there.
Well, I'm sure like show like that'll be rotated in and out.
Yeah, but still, man. I mean,
I get it. We started Doom Patrol, and I think Warner Brothers right now should really focus on either their TV shows. Because that's what Marvel did with Disney Plus. Like they connected stuff with the shows. I know they got Green Lantern coming on. They've got Harley Quinn, which isn't going to be connected to anything, but it's still amazing. Doom Patrol, and there's one more show I'm thinking of. I can't think of.
And I know of course, Harley Quinn. aforementioned Harley Quinn.
Well, and I know that CW like Superman and Lois.
Oh, and then you got
and Stargirl,
Titans,
and Titans. There we go. Now speaking, but
and then probably more Doom Patrol.
Yes, I think we'll get more Doom Patrol and more Titans, and then more Superman and Lois. Which now that the season is done on CW, I can now watch it on HBO Max because I hate commercials. And Stargirl, season 3. I need to finish season 1. Like I love Stargirl. I just haven't sat down. I just need to sit down and finish it.
Yeah, it's too much good stuff out there.
You know what? Here's the thing. Ashley's sister is taking her on a week cruise in October for her birthday in December, right? Because October was a good month, a cheap month for cruises. I've been pondering, do I take like 3 days off in that week, do nothing but like chill by the pool, play video games, and catch up on all TV shows I need to?
Yeah, you should.
I really I'm going to do that. I really think I'm going to do that. I'm like, meh, I'm going to do that. All right, now, going back to Marvel, Phase 4, Phase 5, I love where it's going. Marvel is kind of in a little trouble right now because a lot of people, special effects people, are really angry at them.
Yeah, and I sent you that article.
Yeah.
I thought that, look, nothing goes, I guess, perfectly. No company is perfect.
No, but look, when these movies are coming out, don't ask for 3 different things 3 weeks before the deadline.
Yeah. I mean, you special effects, are hard to get right anyway.
And I bring this up because coming out next month is She-Hulk.
And She-Hulk looked very fake.
She looked very like PlayStation 4, but then you look at the Hulk and like, how is it that you're getting Mark Ruffalo spot on? And they've even like made changes up to him and She-Hulk.
Because the thing is, they've already done Smart Hulk. Remember, they did it in game.
True.
So they've already done him. They've already perfected him. But She-Hulk is probably just a different beast.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Because she has to be,
And they still got time in between now and the August premiere.
You have a month.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Now we do have also. There's so much shit coming out in this
Learn
next
something
phase.
new every day.
Right? Thank you, Sean. So Echo is filming, and we will get Echo. We will get Wilson
Daredevil.
Fisk, and we'll get Daredevil in the black suit.
So how come you didn't tell me you were doing the Echo, dude?
Honestly, NDAs. I couldn't say anything.
But I'm hearing we could get Haley Steinfeld
As Kate Bishop.
Yeah, and you know who her uncle is, right? Remember Big Brother Jake, the show on the Family Channel, way back in the 90s.
Vaguely.
Well, that's her uncle, Big Jake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, finally, to wrap up this episode, we had a bunch of season finales. We had Obi-Wan, we had The Boys, and we had Ms. Marvel. All right. Real quickly, Obi-Wan, what'd you think of the finale?
I thought it was good. I like seeing him get his groove back with the Force and then the lightsaber battles. He was just kicking Vader's ass, dude.
There's a lot going in the finale.
It's 2-1 now. The score is 2-1.
2-1.
And ass kickings. Yeah.
Yes. and even that one, he's like, I'm just gonna let you kill me so I can become a Force ghost and become even stronger. Like that's just like,
yeah. Then it's 2-2. So.
Yeah, exactly. So, there's a lot in that finale. And the cinematography was beautiful. It just,
of course,
when like Anakin's being smothered by the rocks is very reminiscent of Rise of the Skywalker. When Rey's getting her ass kicked by Palpatine, he starts pulling in like Yoda and Qui-Gon, and he's like, boom, like, oh, I'm Obi-Wan. It's like, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Yeah,
my name is Obi. So we get that, and then we get just an ass whooping. Like he beats Vader like he owes him money, dude. Like damn.
Yeah, it was amazing to see. It was just, I was like, wow, for such a powerful Sith Lord, you're just getting your ass handed to you by a guy who hasn't really used the Force in like a decade. In a decade,
yeah, he was cut off from the Force. Now, here's a great thing about that, and this has been talked about to death, and I don't give a flying shit because it was beautiful. But when in Rebels, when Ahsoka beats him, she cuts his mask on the right, and then when Obi-Wan gets him, it's on his left.
But when Luke does it, it's the whole damn.
It's the whole thing. He breaks it. there's that, and then it's when he said like you didn't kill Anakin, and it's the lightsaber is still blue, like there's still good in him. I didn't. Like the lightsaber turns red, and you're like, oh shit, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And then people were really, really bitching about the fact that, like in A New Hope, when she goes, Obi-Wan, you fought with my father in the Clone Wars, blah blah blah, and we're like, well, why didn't you remember?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
Yeah, you're my only hope. And people going, well, why didn't you say like you rescue me? It's because he says, and this is actually is one line, and it's a really poignant line. You have to act like you don't know me from here on out.
Yeah.
Like I'm wanted by everyone. I'm like, that's such a great retcon.
Yeah, and the thing is, she's looking around, in the New Hope. Hey, I hope somebody doesn't hear this.
Exactly.
Or somebody's not listening or watching. Boom.
Exactly. Like Leia is not dumb.
No.
From A New Hope, like all the way through to her death in Episode 9, like Leia Organa is a badass. There's a reason why she's...
Well, and also she's a stronger Force user than Luke.
She is. Yeah.
And actually, you saw that in those flashbacks
where
they're training, and there's been stories and comics where they've proven that.
It's just I would have loved to have seen Leia in the movies.
Her daughter can take over.
She could. Now, I mean, great actress. Because I'm saving Ms. Marvel for the end. The Boys season finale.
Very, very good. I didn't really expect Homelander to die because I mean he's too good, and Anthony Starr is just too damn good as Homelander. And one thing that makes his performance is his facial expression.
Yes, like the fact that he didn't get nominated for an Emmy, especially for this season.
There's too much competition. There
really is. But here's where. And we're gonna go over the 30-minute mark because this is a really good topic. Here's I thought they'd kill. I'm like, okay, they're gonna kill Soldier Boy, and I was curious if they're gonna kill Queen Maeve because in the books, Homelander kills Maeve. But also in the books, Black Noir kills Homelander. So we get Black Noir getting killed, which. It was actually very sad and poignant watching his like little animated friends like fade off into the distance. But that actor's coming back to play Black Noir, a different Black Noir. Yeah, so that's
probably one that talks, man.
That's what I'm thinking. So, when Maeve jumped out the building with Soldier Boy, I'm like, all right, this is a good way to die. Then we see them like
footage,
the footage, and then we see she's back with her girlfriend, her partner. I'm like, oh, okay. They're saving her. I think they're saving her for a future season.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's a nice little send off.
Yeah.
For now,
and she will die later, going after Homelander. I am curious though, because in the book, Butcher gives the boys all Compound V, and then kills the boys for having Compound V. Like Butcher kills them because, yeah, I know he kills them all. He kills the Frenchman, the female, and Mother's Milk.
Wow.
And then Huey kills Billy accidentally. Like they're on top of I think it's like the Chrysler Building, and like Huey and Butcher going at it, and they fall off, and Huey gets his thigh impaled on one of the railings, and Butcher breaks his neck.
Oh.
And Huey doesn't save him. So he kind of kills him by like not helping him. But it's the fact that I cannot wait to see. I know that the spinoff for The Boys comes out next year as well.
Yeah, the college one.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the X-Men, pretty much. Like they're making fun of the X-Men. And then we'll have season 4 because like they're all ready to come. And then finally, the one that it came out today. I forgot that it was Wednesday when I woke up. Like I just
Ms. Marvel, yeah,
it was Ms. Marvel.
Great season finale.
Great season finale. We got
her family. All her family finally knows now.
I love her dad.
Yeah,
like he is such a great effing actor. Like he's great. Like, and the great thing about this show is that, you know, it's all very respectful of the cultures.
Yeah, the South Asian culture. Yeah,
Yeah. And then you got the last season when they really went into like India and how it messed up Pakistan. I was like, oh shit, okay. Like
you see like the British colonizers.
Exactly. And so we get that, and then we get this episode where like I love her dad. Her brother's hilarious. Like as the reformed Muslim, he's like, yeah, I went to school here. Like when he broke in, he's like, yeah, I broke into the bathroom.
Yeah, he's like, I used to go to school here.
Oh,
Like, okay, yeah, he's a little bad bambino, dude.
Exactly. Well, he like his emo phase. I like the fact that when she said like I'm nightlight? Yeah, nightlight at first, and I was like, oh no, and I started laughing because I look at his dad. I'm like, yeah, that'd be something my dad would have it on speaker. That was funny. That was great. Like that. Like there's so much. The Department of Damage Control, like that one woman was relentless.
Yeah, she was on Orange Is the New Black.
Gotcha. She was dirty in this one. Damn.
I'm wondering what happened to Tyne Daly. Because remember, she was in Spider-Man. Was it Welcome Home or
Homecoming?
Homecoming. That's right.
I don't. Well, I think because that might be New York division. This might be Jersey division.
Well, New York and New Jersey are right.
Oh, they're right next together, but you still have like NYPD and the Jersey part, the NJPD. Yeah. So we got that. I love the fact that Kamala is Marvel in Udu, like when he goes, "You're a little Ms. Marvel," and this is I can't think of the actress's name who plays Kamala.
Oh, Iman.
Iman, yeah, there we go. But the fact that she like, I'm named after Carol frickin' Danvers. Like the excitement in her face, I'm like this,
and the fact that her parents made her.
Oh,
costume.
the fact that her mom made her costume,
Yeah.
And we kind of saw that a little inkling of that in the first episode when her mom made them the Hulk's costumes. I was like, oh god, which I love. Like that scene still breaks my heart with her dad. Like you could just see his heart shatter. I'm like, God, this guy's good. But when she creates her costume, I'm like, that is fantastic. And then just every little thing we got, and then we get the fact that she's a mutant.
Yeah, so I mean, it's revealed at the end.
Which once again, she's not Inhuman, so don't piss off Kevin Feige.
Yeah,
like she's a mutant. The Inhumans are still, non-existent. The fact that they played the X-Men theme song.
Yes,
like
so, mutants are going to be a big thing come phase 5.
Phase 5, phase 6, yeah.
Possibly, I'd say 2024, 2025.
You know what? Kevin Feige said don't expect X-Men before 2025. So yeah, there you go, 2025.
Yeah.
And then we have the biggest reveal was that her band is the Quantum Band, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because she swaps spots with Captain Marvel, which she's in her
room and sees the shrine, all these drawings and
not even that,
things.
But her costume. Like there's a scene at the end of Ms. Marvel where it's straight off the comic book cover where she's on the light post, and then like the new suit that Carol Danvers has is straight off Ms. Marvel or Captain Marvel #1. Like and she's got the band on. I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
And she probably got it from space because remember when at the end of Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings, she's there when they're having the video conference.
Yep. So and. Yeah, because it was her, and she's like, I don't know what those
Smart
bands are.
Wong.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she probably found one in space.
Yeah. So...
And then that leads into the Marvels where she's going to, they're going to go into all that history with the bands.
So now, that's the only thing I dug it. I thought it was cool. But they have to have a way to divorce the two because Kamala is not Rick Barnes.
No.
So, and Kamala's her own hero, so they're gonna split the two. So I'm sure that's gonna be what the Marvels are gonna be about.
Yeah.
Now
they'll team up and everything, and then Kamala will be a much better, stronger hero.
Exactly. Now, finishing off this episode, I have heard 2 really great ideas for the X-Men, and one of them is that Wolverine should be a BIPOC person, like an indigenous person, so like a Native American. So I dig that. I think that would be great. Secondly, and I saw this one guy. He does like cast. He cast different. He'll his like fan casting. And did you ever watch Veep?
Oh yeah, somewhat.
Did you watch Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
Okay, Sam Richardson played the Nigerian billionaire.
Yeah, he was also in the movie about werewolves. He plays like the
yeah. It
was with what's her name? Who played Squirrel Girl
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he has come out and said that he wants to play Hank McCoy.
Oh
yes,
he
would be amazing. Like when he
talks, dude, the way he carries himself,
it's Hank McCoy.
It is,
and I'm like, oh shit. So I can't think of
that would be a fucking awesome.
Right? Let me see if I can find.
I think he's Nigerian in real life too.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't. I mean,
I've seen some pictures of him wearing dashikis. Maybe that was for a movie project, but
that might have been for a movie project. But let me.
But yeah, he is. Huh. I could totally see that.
Exactly. I'm trying to find real quick.
Or he could be Panthro in a Thundercats movie.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find on. I cannot think of the Marvel. Let me see casting. Not Marcel casting. Marvel casting. Marvel casting. There we go. I cannot think. Oh, there we go. Nando versus the movies. That's the YouTube channel. But he was casting like, and he had the dude who was like the Black American who was in Bridgerton. I can't think of his name right now, but he had him cast as Warren Worthington,
Angel,
and I was like, you know what? Once again, holy shit, that would work. But yeah, like he had Sam Richardson has come out and said that he wants to play Hank McCoy. I'm like, look,
do it.
Like there is nothing connected to Hank McCoy's past that he has to be white. You can have black farmers.
And you know what? Give Milana Weintraub another shot at Squirrel Girl or some hero within the Marvel universe.
Oh yeah.
I saw her as Squirrel Girl. I saw like some footage.
Oh yeah, she was great.
Yeah. But they canceled the series. It was New Warriors. Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy was homophobic. Or the main. It wasn't the main producer. It was one of the film executive. One of the executives was too. He's like, this is too gay.
Like Ike Perlmutter.
It wasn't Perlmutter, but it was close to like that level. And here's the thing: like, look, if you actually read the New Mutants, I'm like, oh, it's too gay. Are you reading the book? Like, are you reading comic books? Okay, so so we are throwing both our hats in for Sam Richardson as Hank McCoy as Beast in the next in the X-Men movie, because they have to start anew. Now I've heard that it will be Xavier, like the original 5, Wolverine, and like Nightcrawler, maybe. Okay. So that'd be dope.
You know what? For Xavier, I want James McAvoy back.
I mean, I want McAvoy too back as well.
But they're probably not gonna.
They're gonna they might cast. Well, I think they gotta cast someone a little younger. I think they're gonna go like 30s, 20s.
Yeah.
So.
But hey, McAvoy still looks.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, look at what Ewan McGregor did with Obi-Wan Kenobi. So, yeah. All right. So that is. Real quick. We are not gonna be at Comicpalooza. I will.
Yeah, you will.
He's
doing a panel on politics and comics.
Yes.
I will not be there because Comicpalooza is too damn expensive to get in.
Too damn expensive to get in, and they're raising the prices again tonight at midnight. Yeah. And then they've had 5 cancellations.
Who canceled?
2 of the wrestlers. Anthony Starr.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, there's been a few cancellations.
Important cancellations too.
Yeah. Yep. Edward James almost canceled as well.
I've met him before.
He
and I have the same birthday.
He's a nice guy. And then next week I will be at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, and then next week I'll be, in wedded bliss when my sister gets married for the 3rd time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But there's no way I'm getting out of that one, and I had to give away my badge. I gave it to my friend Dion, so he's gonna try in exchange for me giving his girlfriend, because his girlfriend has never really been to cons before. Okay. So she went to the Dallas Fan Expo, and she's going to San Diego.
Okay.
And so he's been kind of warming her up, to cons and getting her ready and for the getting their experience. And there's a Unicron Funko Pop.
Oh yeah, I've seen
coming up. Yeah, he's gonna try to get me that one.
Hopefully he can get in the
draw,
the lottery.
Yeah,
because there's a few pops I want, but whether or not I can get them,
I'm not really, kind of.
The only pop that I really want, there were 3 of them I really want. Leonardo as the Blue Ranger, Donatello as the Black Ranger, and Ted Lasso. That's it. Those are the 3 I really want. Yeah. The others I would buy and flip in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
So, all right. As always, he is Jason. I am Bobby. We will see you in the Funny Papers.
Later.
Peace.